Hi guys. Okay, the last one, sorry. I don't know. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Random Doctor Talks, where we talk about all things medicine and all things life. And I'm Dr. Hope, and we have
Dr. Ngendo.
And today we are sharing our experiences, funny things patients have said or done, and funny experiences we ourselves have had as doctors.
As patients.
As patients, yeah, as doctors being the patients. Yeah. Okay, so let me let you start this time.
No, you start.
Okay, fine. I'll start with, I had written them down over here because I just had to remember. There was this one time in maternity. Maternity is the hub of funny stories. So this lady, oh bless her heart, she was so young, she was a bit scared, and she was pushing. She had a really big baby, but she could push. Like she had adequate, what do we call it? Pelvic, whatever. So now she's there. She has pushed, but then she's pushing with only her face and her mouth. So she's there. She's like, So now we're telling her, Mom, don't push with your mouth. Like push like you want to go for a number 2. Like push
down.
She's like, imagine nime push, nime skuma yangu yote. Like for real, her she feels like she has pushed.
Yeah.
She's given her everything.
Was it her first baby?
It was her first baby. But let me tell you, the funniest thing is just seeing her trying to push, but you know
she's not doing nothing.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. I think that was just one of the funniest stories in maternity. Every time I remember her face, I'm just like,
were you with a midwife?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What did they say?
Hey, they're like, Mami, acha kusukuma na mdomo.
Hakuna kitu unafanya.
Hey, this is what you're doing there. Me that time you're like, okay, fine, like just be gentle, be gentle. But then at least she came down, like she calmed down, and then she like pushed properly. And it's normally that last push that you struggled with. So when she just like breathed in, closed her mouth, and just then the baby just came out.
Oh, that's
like
nice.
Cool story.
Okay, so for me, it's just the lingo that patients use when they come. It's like, guys, come, just come, I teach you something, come. When you go see a doctor, just say what you're feeling. Okay, just say, if you're in pain, just say you're in pain. If you have a swelling, say you have a swelling. Don't come here saying. Okay, so but the common one, there's a very common one where they come and say, Daktari, mimi nasikia niko na tonsils.
Niko na malaria.
You don't say. I mean, we all have tonsils.
There's another interesting one I found working in mashinani. Nasikia kifua. Either nasikia kifua or niko na kifua. So I used to tell them.
What does that mean?
Niko na kifua. Lakini kifua inasikia aje. But I used to tell them in like the nicest way possible. And then we laugh together. Because they're like, niko na kifua. I was just like it was just so interesting.
That was what? To mean homa? Ama?
Or like, they have a flu or or mostly actually that they're coughing.
That they're coughing.
Yes.
Why don't you just say I'm coughing?
It's what they are used to.
I know. It's just this other patient came and told me that, Daktari, mi niko na ADI.
What is that?
Right? I'm like, hey, you're gonna need to be a bit more specific. What do you mean? It's like, mi niligoogle niko na ADI. Like, how do I even help you, my friend? Hey. So anyway, he was suffering from ED. Which in any case, don't say you have ED. Just say your symptoms. Just come and say, I have a rash. I have.
Just. Do you want to tell them what ED is?
Please, ED, erectile dysfunction. Yeah.
Or what else did they say? There's a term they use for speaking about erectile dysfunction, just because it's like shunned upon, like it's like, hey, that's a serious problem. And I always used to be like so worried because you just see like the men just sinking, just to try and explain like whatever it is they're suffering from. But you're just like, no, it's like it's a problem.
The truth, and it's quite common, and most us as like we've seen like almost everything. So imagine when you go see a doctor, don't be shy. Just try your best. Don't be shy. Just say.
But actually, most of the time, okay, for the patients I had that had ED, they were hypertensives. And we know that that's a side effect of most of the drugs.
The medication.
So even doctors out there, please explain to your patients the side effects so that they don't come feeling like, am I okay? Like, what is this that's happening?
Or this one who came and told me, nilifanyiwa momectomy.
Oh, I'm sorry for laughing. I'm so sorry.
No, but it's like by the time your doctor even tries to figure out what you're saying, you've wasted time. Like just say either what procedure was done, what you are being treated for. Don't use medical terms. Just use common language.
Even us as doctors, when we're explaining to them, we explain it in a way that they'll understand.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll keep saying momectomy. Okay. Then, what was the second one? Oh, yeah, I remember. This one wasn't mine, but it's just a colleague of mine who is a doctor as well. So, you know, the way working during December is just so... Yeah, it's not the funnest. So, Ash is there, and then it's like 1 hour to the end of her shift. And then the patient comes and says that, I was bored at home. I just felt like I had time, so I'll come for an annual checkup. Do you know how long it takes to do an annual checkup? Yani, you're just there like...
In December. Umeona mwaka ndio inaisha?
I was bored at home.
Please.
Like, you know, we signed the oath, so you have to administer the service. But now, this also, there are two people. There's that one, and then the ones for you've come at 2 a.m. to say, in the morning, you felt your stomach was not...
Last week, I was having loose stool.
And you come at 2 a.m.
Ilisha, lakini nikasema nikuje tu niangaliwe.
Imagine. Like, imagine, ungelala tu.
And bro. Please don't. Honestly, please don't. Like, if you're feeling better, you're better. Not everything must, have a diagnosis, and we have to do tests, and you have to know why did I have loose stool.
And also, if it can wait until like morning. Imagine just wait, by the way. And just wait. It won't change. Then this is another one. This one, I experienced it firsthand. The patient came and told me, ati nilikuwa tu natembea nikaona acha tu niingie. Like, for real.
To do what?
For real. They said, and then of course they come and tell you nimekuwa nikikohoa kidogo. Like, it was just like a flu, like nothing major.
Oh my god.
But just because they were near the hospital, like they had to. And then in Shags, you notice that it's like an outing. Like, going to the hospital, it's actually like, it's something they look forward to doing. Weird. And I'm just like, I feel the way you go to hospital, like it's fun. I'm just like, hey.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And those ones who, I mean, you're not unwell, but you want a sick off. Hey, have you ever had symptoms that just don't relate to each other?
Hapakule. It's called hapakule.
Hey, daktari, niko na kauchungu kanaanzianga hapa. Kanaenda kwa tumbo. Alafu inakuja hii side ingine, inateremka mpaka huko. Alafu inarudi juu. And just like, by the way, if you just want a sick off, by the just ask.
And it's not that you're neglecting or you're not taking them seriously. Like, honestly, you've taken the time to listen to them, but it's just not adding up.
Please, let's do better. Let's do better, please.
Oh my gosh. Now, hey, I think those are enough about patients. Let me talk about myself being the patient.
Okay.
Now, I remember when you have H. pylori, if you don't know what H. pylori is, it's a, how do I explain it? It's like a gut infection that causes you to have what people call heartburn and other symptoms. So now I thought I had gastroenteritis, which is like diarrhea and vomiting. And it had persisted, like it went on for like 2 days. So I was like, let me just self-medicate. What did I decide to use? Metronidazole.
You mean you self-medicated?
Oh, I self-medicated for real.
With metronidazole?
Yes, I regret it so much.
For GE?
Yes.
Okay.
It was not going away. Let me tell you, I thought I had cholera. I'm not even lying. The way the rivers were opening.
And so you chose Flagyl?
It was what I had
because you thought you had cholera?
No, listen, I was not treating cholera. Please, people, I was not treating cholera.
My next point. Carry on.
But, so now I decided, okay, fine, I think I have a bacterial infection that's causing this GE of mine. Yeah. So like, let me treat myself. So I was going to use Flagyl because it's broad spectrum. Haya, let me tell you, for all those patients that have told, imagine Meza 2, you'll be okay, you'll be fine. They're like, inaonja vibaya. It's okay. I mean, you have to. Meza 2. Because for H. pylori, you use it for 2 weeks, 14 days. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. All I can say is I am sorry because the projectile vomiting that I had.
You reacted?
Less than 15 minutes.
Hey.
That thing has a bad aftertaste. My God.
Did it nauseate you?
Yes. Oh my God. That's it. Like it was projectile. I thought I was going to get, it's called what, Mallory Ways, because I was, like it just,
Wow.
hey,
Oh no, I'm
I was
sorry.
like, all of you who have told to take flight, I'm sorry, guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was a horror story, by the
Although
way.
I think also, I mean, different patients react differently.
But
Yeah. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
woo,
Because even you know how we give for pain,
Yeah.
tramoplacin,
Tramadol.
like it's a sweet,
It's
tramoplacin,
true.
yeah. Hey,
The
so
nausea.
not even the nausea, placil and the what do you call those effects? Extrapyramidal effects.
You were having them?
I thought I was going mad. My body could not. I could not contain myself, and I didn't know at the time. I didn't know what was going on.
Are you a hypochondriac?
No, I'm not. I'm not. But the minute the Nini went in, I just started feeling funny, restless. And mpaka the nurse came to ask me, "Are you okay? You're feeling a bit anxious. What's wrong?" Me, I didn't know until the next time I needed it.
Yeah.
Now that nurse told me that most people
Complain about
react
that.
like that.
Hey.
I had completely forgotten about those side effects. You're seeing it, I would not have been given that dawa.
Yeah.
It's a horrible feeling. Horrible.
Hey, and to that we say sorry.
Yeah.
We are
To all the
sorry.
patients.
Yeah, for
In fact-
undermining your side
Yeah,
effects.
yeah.
Hey, that one I said sorry.
Hey, poleni.
Where? You said you had another one.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's
No, it was
gone.
about self-medicating.
About self-medicating. Guy. This one patient came with symptoms of malaria. And she had a history of travel from a malaria endemic zone.
Yeah.
So having fever, joint pains, headache. I think she also had a bit of nausea and vomiting. So part of history, I'm like, so have you used any medication so far, Nini? She's like, yeah, I've used azithromycin. Okay.
Because I think that's one of the medications that does nothing.
Yeah, why azithromycin?
Yeah.
You do know azithromycin is an antibiotic, yeah? And she's like, me, the way I was feeling, I had to take it. I'm like, but sis, you've done nothing for yourself. Absolutely nothing. So I'm trying to tell her, okay, next time if you feel XYZ, just come to hospital as opposed to going to a pharmacy and saying, give me that. Because now surely you're medicating malaria with an antibiotic. And by then she was convinced. She was so offended that I was questioning her decisions.
Judgment, yeah. Did it work? Did she say like the symptoms?
She felt better, but that's because she had also taken Panadol. So obviously like the pain and the fever, the headache went down. But her, she knows it's because of azithro. It's like, it's okay.
I actually think azithromycin has the highest resistance.
It's become like the augmentin now.
Yeah, because the way it's being used.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like peremende. I feel my throat is itchy. Zithromax. I'm runny nose. Zithromax.
Yeah,
Guys,
so
please
let's do
don't.
better.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
Self-medication is
Look at
actually
my
very dangerous.
I stopped. But
Yeah,
that's the only time.
don't.
No, that's the only time I've done it, especially for antibiotics. That's the only time I've done it.
Yeah, I mean painkillers, antihistamines, those
Yeah.
ones are all fine. But hizi zingine antibiotics, antimalarials.
Antimalarials?
Let me tell you. I'm going to anika a fellow doctor.
Oh.
A senior doctor.
Oh.
Hee.
We're listening.
Hiya. So he comes, he did have symptoms of malaria and he had traveled from that region. We did malaria tests, nini, all negative. The smear, the antigen, all negative. And this was like, he had been having the symptoms for maybe a few days. So you know for sure it would have shown up in the tests.
Yeah.
So I tell him, maybe you're just having like a viral, because there was also no feature of bacterial infection. Like it's a viral infection, maybe a flu, something. So I give him medication for that. And then at the end he tells me, but doc, you just prescribe for me the antimalarials. I'll keep them in the house.
And then?
I'm like, sorry? You don't have malaria.
Yeah.
But you want antimalarials to keep in the house. for when you feel malaria
Yeah,
again.
those are the ones. Let's get malaria.
Get malaria.
Those ones.
A whole senior doctor. Hey, surgeon. Wacha tu. Let's leave it there.
Ungesema surgeon, sasa umechoma. I have a story. This is not as a patient, but it's just a conversation I had with a patient. So I had to catheterize him. And so I wanted to just get like the patient's perspective of how it feels to be catheterized. Because we're so used to saying it's just uncomfortable, it's not painful. So I told him to tell me when it's painful or if it's going to be painful.
Okay.
But from our experience, we're trained that it's a very uncomfortable procedure and not painful. So he was like, okay, fine, Dr.
Like a VE.
Yeah.
Story for another day. Story for another day.
Okay, another to the list of pregnancy.
Anyway,
So now I'm there. Like, of course, I've put like now the lubricant, and then I put some lidocaine also to numb kidogo. Then I told him, I'm inserting it now. Let me know if it becomes painful. So I put, and then I got to a certain place. He like flinched. So I was like, okay, ujaniambia kitu, is it painful? He's like, endelea tu. Then I continue. Then he's just like, yeah, doctor, it's actually painful. As you were saying, uncomfortable. It's actually painful. So actually, from there, I stopped telling patients it's uncomfortable.
just say you feel a bit of pain.
Yeah. And the same applies for speculum exams.
Oh yes.
Someone told me, like for them, it was such a nightmare. Like they were just like, you said uncomfortable. That was far from uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, stop experimenting. Nitakwambia tu venye iko. You will experience some pain.
Utasikia uchungu, vumilia tu, haki pole. Oh yeah, speculums, for sure.
Let me tell me about VEs. You were saying something about a VE? A VE is a vaginal exam. It happens when you're pregnant.
Hey? But I think, like we're saying, it varies for different people. Yeah.
But I guess when, like, if you've given birth like many times, it's less painful.
I don't know. I don't know if it's about giving birth, to be honest. Also, technique matters.
Yeah, for instance, putting the whole hand.
Hey, where? Aye.
Because maybe like my fingers are thin. I feel like my fingers are thin. I'm hoping I don't inflict pain.
Yeah, it varies.
Yeah.
As for me, in my house, we felt a lot of pain.
Oh, we are sorry.
Yeah.
We are sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
We move.
Yeah, I think that's it for me. I don't have any other stories.
Yeah. We'll do another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
But this was fun. So guys, please, from what you've said, if you've learned something, do not self-medicate.
Yes.
Go to hospital when necessary.
When necessary.
Tafadhali, isn't it? Yeah. Let's help each other.
Let's do better.
Okay, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Remember to like, to
comment,
to
share, subscribe,
and tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you next time.
Bye.